Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we are attempting to install macOS High Sierra on a 2009 MacBook Pro. This MacBook Pro is a 15-inch mid-2009 with the 2.8 GHz Intel Core 2 Duo and 8 GB of RAM. The NVIDIA GeForce 9400M with 256 MB of graphics memory. So this computer is by far not supported on macOS High Sierra. So we are using a program called macOS High Sierra Patcher, which can be found, I'll link it down in the description if everything goes smoothly. Right now it is downloading the package from the Apple servers and preparing the installer, and then after that I'm going to walk you through how this works. Okay, so now that the download is complete, it's asking if we want to create a patched USB drive to install it with. So I have my hard drive plugged in. I'm going to click yes. Successfully verified. Let's see, we're going to refresh that. Choose this drive. Start. All contents of your drive are going to be erased. Verify that. And it's going to create a USB installer on like a flash drive or a USB hard drive. Okay, so it is complete. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Okay, I went back and held down Option and booted it off the hard drive that way, and it appears to be doing something. Let's see. Continue. Agree. We're going to install it on Macintosh HD. And so far it looks like it is booted into the installer, and it is installing, so I'm going to let this run through. And we'll come back. Like I said, all I had to do is reboot it and hold down Option for the boot menu and click the external hard drive that it installed the installer on, and it actually booted into the installer. It didn't give me any errors from that. So we'll let this run through, like I said, and see if it actually installs macOS High Sierra and what it does to see if it changes like the version of the computer or something like that. Well, it tried to boot up, and we have the little I don't like this OS symbol, so I'm going to go do some reading on the website and see what I can find. Okay, it looks like I just missed a step, so we're going to go back here to the USB drive and let that boot up again. And I'll come back once that's in. Okay, so we need to go back down here to macOS post install. And we need to open that up. And this is a MacBook Pro 5-3. So we need to choose a new model. So we will do a MacBook Pro 5-4, and it's going to do the software update patch, the patch updater, backlight control. Well, not that one's not going to be in there, but you can add support for the super drive, legacy USB support, USB Ethernet support. This one has Ethernet, so we're not going to do that. And we're going to install that on Macintosh HD. Complete. We're going to click reboot. It's going to rebuild the cache. So hopefully that will fix changing the model right here. Like I said, it's a 5-3. I changed it to 5-4. I don't know if that's going to be new enough or not, but we'll see. Looks like it's booting up. We got the little bong. Well, here we go. We have the option to enable Siri, so it looks like it did in fact work. It doesn't look like it erased any data. I did not format the drive. I think that was probably recommended in there. I'm not too sure. But I did not format the drive. So it put the patch updater in here. So there's a night shift patch to update. That's an update available right now. So we're going to go to About This Mac. And it still shows that it's a MacBook Pro 15-inch mid-2009. So everything looks the same. It just looks like, let's see, go into System Report. Yeah, so it still shows a MacBook Pro 5-3. I'm pretty sure it just changed it for the purpose of installing macOS High Sierra, but as you can see, we're running version 10.3 or 10.13.3. we do have Siri up here, so that is working. Everything appears to be working just fine. We have our icons and everything from High Sierra. Checking for updates. Let's see if it checks for updates still. Pretty seamless install. So yeah, there is a software update available for High Sierra 10.3.3 supplemental update. iTunes 12.7.3. So it looks like it will still download and install updates properly. So there's really no change. Like I said, I didn't format the hard drive, and the account and everything was still on this computer. I didn't have any data on it because I formatted the hard drive to reinstall everything before this anyway. But it did work fine. It did, all I had to do was boot it off this, install everything, boot it back up from the USB, change the model type. It installed all the patches. You can change those options if you want to, but it does change the options based on the model you select to kind of help you out there. And then after that, it rebooted and booted up like normal, just like you did a regular OS update. So I'll link this down in the description where I found this guide and the program I used. And yeah, it just downloaded the updates from the Apple servers in the App Store, just like it should. You can go ahead and click restart. I think it's restarting. Maybe. Come on. Anyway, it downloaded the update, so it should be good to go. But I'll link everything down in the description below on how I did this. Just follow that guide and you'll be good to go. This has been Colin with Techout. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.